What if I told you the next big disruption in the EV world isn't coming from a luxury giant, but from a compact hatchback that's affordable, stylish, and surprisingly advanced? Yep, the 2027 BYD Dolphin revealed is here, and it's ready to challenge cars like the Tesla Model 3, the MG4 EV, and even budget-friendly options like the Leaf. And trust me, this little EV is not playing around. Welcome back to Drives, and today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting small electric cars coming out of BYD. The Dolphin has always been known as a practical, entry-level EV, but this 2027 version, it's stepping into a whole new league. Let's start from the backside, because honestly, that's where this car really shows off its futuristic personality. The first thing you'll notice is that full-width LED light bar stretching across the rear. It gives the Dolphin a wide, high-tech look, especially at night. The lighting signature feels premium, almost like something you'd expect from a much more expensive car. The tailgate design is clean and modern, with sharp lines that make the car look more sculpted. There's a subtle roof spoiler sitting on top, adding a sporty touch while also helping with aerodynamics. Down below, the bumper features gloss black elements and a diffuser-style design that visually widens the car. Now let me ask you, do you think small hatchbacks should look this aggressive and futuristic, or should they stay simple and minimal? Moving over to the left side, and this is where the Dolphin starts to feel more mature compared to the current model. The profile is smoother, more refined, and slightly more coupe-like thanks to that gently sloping roofline. There's a strong character line running from the front fender all the way to the rear, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The wheel arches are slightly flared, and those aerodynamic alloy wheels, they look sporty but also designed for efficiency. Compared to something like the MG4 EV, the Dolphin feels a bit more playful in its design, while still maintaining a premium edge. And the flush door handles, not just for looks, they help reduce drag and improve efficiency. Here's something to think about. Would you choose a hatchback like this over a sedan if it offered the same range and features? Now shifting to the right side, and the design continues to stay consistent and balanced. BYD clearly focused on aerodynamics here. Smooth surfaces, minimal clutter, and that floating roof effect created by blacked-out pillars. It all comes together nicely. Compared to the Leaf, this feels way more modern and stylish. It's not just a practical EV anymore, it's something you'd actually feel proud driving around. And honestly, that's a big shift. EVs used to be about function first, design second. Now, they're doing both. Alright, let's step inside, because this is where things get even more interesting. The interior of the 2027 Dolphin is expected to take a big leap forward. You're looking at a clean, modern dashboard with a strong focus on digital tech. Right in the center, you'll find BYD's signature rotating, and yes, it's still one of the coolest features out there. You can switch between portrait and landscape depending on what you're doing. Navigation, media, it adapts to you. Pair that with a fully digital instrument cluster, and the whole cabin feels futuristic without being overwhelming. Materials are expected to be upgraded too. Soft touch surfaces, metallic accents, and ambient lighting that gives the interior a premium vibe, something you don't usually expect in this price range. Now let me ask you this, would you pick a car with a flashy tech-filled interior like this, or do you prefer something more simple and traditional? The seats are designed for comfort, making this car perfect for daily commuting and even longer drives. And despite being a compact hatchback, it still offers decent space for passengers and cargo. Technology is a big highlight here. You're getting wireless connectivity, voice controls, over-the-air updates, and a full suite of driver assistance features. Things like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree camera system could all be part of the package. Now let's talk about what powers this car. Under the floor, the Dolphin is expected to use BYD's advanced blade battery technology. This battery is known for its safety, durability, and efficiency, basically one of the reasons why BYD has been growing so fast globally. Range is expected to be somewhere between 420 to 500 kilometers, depending on the version. And for a compact hatchback, that's seriously impressive. Performance-wise, don't expect a sports car, but don't underestimate it either. Thanks to instant electric torque, this thing will feel quick and responsive, especially in city driving. 0 to 100h could be around 7 to 8 seconds, which is more than enough for everyday use. It's smooth, silent, and effortless, the kind of driving experience that makes EVs so appealing. Charging is also expected to be convenient. With fast charging, you could go from around 30% to 80% in about 30 minutes. That means less waiting and more driving. So here's a question. Do you think range matters more or charging speed? What would you prioritize in your next EV? Now let's talk about price, because this is where the Dolphin could really shake things up. BYD is known for aggressive pricing, and the 2027 Dolphin is expected to continue that trend. While exact numbers aren't confirmed yet, it's likely to come in significantly cheaper than something like the Tesla Model 3. And that's a big deal, because you're not just getting a cheap EV, you're getting a car that looks good, feels modern, and offers solid performance. That's how you disrupt a market. Now for the final verdict. The 2027 BYD Dolphin revealed is no longer just an entry-level EV. It's evolving into a complete package, stylish, tech-loaded, efficient, and accessible. It's perfect for city driving, practical enough for daily use, and advanced enough to compete with bigger names. And if BYD gets the pricing right, this could easily become one of the most popular electric cars globally. It's not trying to be something it's not. It knows its role, and it plays it perfectly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And don't forget to follow Drives for more exciting car reviews like this. Now I want to hear from you. Would you consider the Dolphin as your next car, or would you still go for something like a Tesla or a bigger SUV? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.